Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am back for another iteration of the midweek vlog. Just kidding. There's no need to keep the charade up. We're here to watch some JoJo's, everybody. It's Stone Ocean. We're going to watch episode 2 today, and it's going to be a damn good time. Some random housekeeping things. I still haven't figured out what I want to do for the manga reactions. A bunch of the manga reactions that I did last season, got hit by copyright, so I've got to figure out a way to do them where I can, do them, but I don't get copyright blocked and stuff like that. So give me a moment. They'll be a little bit later, but they're also it's way quicker to catch up on something like that. So those will be coming out. I guarantee that for sure. I just don't know how I'm going to format it. If you've seen other people do effective manga reactions and have a good format to me, if you could link their videos or tell me who you've seen do that kind of stuff, I'd love some other reference points to branch off of and utilize as examples of things to do that don't get copyright whomped but do have good and effective reactions. So let me know if you know anything about that, and I will get on that as soon as I possibly can. In any case, for now, yes, we're going to watch JoJo's Part 2, or Part 6, Episode 2. Part 2, Episode 6. Okay, I'm done. I've got a big-ass bowl of matcha with some milk and honey in it, and it's delicious. Mm. And I am ready to go for this episode. I will also, just because I mentioned some random stuff in the midweek vlog portion of the previous episode, I'll mention a couple of updates on that front. Update number 1 is that I have further leveled up my grilled cheese game by buying some good crispy pink lady apples, which are a bit sour and a bit sweet and good and crunchy, and they don't have too much liquid in them, and slicing them really thin and putting them in between the 2 layers of cheese inside, so there's a bit of crunch and some sweetness to balance out the richness and saltiness of the grilled cheese. You gotta do it. It's delicious. I will also mention that I mentioned it last time that I was going for a deadlift PR, and I got my deadlift PR. I pulled 360 pounds just yesterday, and it went really well. I pulled it for 3 instead of for 5, so I'm going to go for 365 for 5 on Friday, and we'll see how that goes. Given how 360 went up, I think it'll be just fine. And for a reference point, I weigh 160 pounds, and I'm pulling 360 pounds, and I feel pretty good about that. Also, if people who watched JoJo's last year, I was 130 pounds when I was recording JoJo's last year. So I have gone up 30 pounds in the interim, which is kind of crazy and kind of wonderful. It's been about a year's time, and that's pretty good progress, I think. Anyway, random things done and done. Sorry if you're just here for the JoJo's. I might talk about random stuff at the beginning and the end of these videos, but we will turn our attention to the actual matter at hand, which is, of course, Stone Ocean Episode 2. And you can already see me smiling. I'm excited for this. Of course I'm excited for this. Last time on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. God, it's been so long since I've been able to say last time on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We watched the first episode of Stone Ocean. We met our Jojo, Jolyne Kujo, who it turns out seems to be Jotaro Kujo's daughter. She's got some elements of her character design that are semi-Dio reminiscent, a couple of hearts and things, but I don't know if they're actually Dio references. Her motif seems to be butterflies, and she has the classic Jojo star on her shoulder. We met her in form of flashback during a tense moment in a rainy sequence where she and her then boyfriend ran a dude over and fully killed a guy in a hit and run, or almost killed him, then dragged his not quite dead body off into a swamp and dumped him there. Yikes. I do wonder if there's something a little bit mysterious going on there, and if we're going to find out that, in fact, it was a stand user the whole time. But I just don't know. And I don't know if there's any way to know, so I just don't know. But that is the event which sets in motion the episode's events and the events of the entire part, because Jolyne Kujo gets caught, and by not ratting out her boyfriend, by attempting to maintain faith and trust, she indicts herself instead of him and refuses to rat him out as the person actually driving during the incident, and is herself pinned with not only the manslaughter charges that she thought would be there, but the unintended murder charges and the obstruction of justice charges we could imagine, and is sentenced to 15 years in a federal prison. The Green Dolphin, I don't know, we'll learn it eventually. It's Green Dolphin something in Florida, and that's bad. So we're going to prison. We gain a little bit of power from a weird present granted to us by our absent father in the form of a weird, like, amulet thing that's definitely made by Giorno Giovanna and definitely has a shard of the arrow inside it, along with a picture of her father and I guess her mom, who I don't think we've met. I asked people to mention if we've met her before, and nobody did, so I don't think we've ever met her before. And get pricked in the finger by this piece of arrow and begin suddenly manifesting some weird powers, which I think we might have a chance in this next episode to dive a little bit deeper into. We still have not seen Jolyne's stand, whatever it may be, but we have seen the effect of it, which is string that comes out of her hand and is like all weird and stuff, and seems to allow her to hear things that she couldn't hear, potentially things that happen before they've actually happened, but just at the moment, things that happen at a distance. As well as do some crazy control things with invisible string that let her choke out a lawyer with for revenge and cut a dude's ear off and prevent him from assaulting her semi-friend, and do some other cool stuff, and it's great. We also met Orp, who is hopefully a returning cast member, and a ridiculous-looking person? Gnome? Devil? Who knows? His name is Orp. If his name isn't Orp, fuck you, his name is Orp. And I love him and I want a plushie of him. Seriously, if somebody wants to make me an Orp plushie, I'll fully dox myself and give you my address. I'm okay with that. No, I won't do that. I take back what I said. Edit that out, editing team. No, don't. Just leave it in and it'll be a thing. Orp exists, some fucking prison guards exist, some other prisoners exist, and the amulet with the shard that can create stand users still exists. So we have a classic JoJo's setup. We've got a bunch of betrayal. We've got a crazy situation where our character is fully in prison and is going to have to deal with other people in prison, any number of whom might be stand users, and more of whom might become stand users as the arrow floats around. It's sort of reminiscent in a lot of ways of like part 4, where the arrow is around and it's doing things, and chasing it down and figuring stuff out is going to be an important thing. And that excites me a lot because part 4 is like the best part so far. So far. And subject to interpretation and all very subjective, and I just like part 4 there. Instead of using a superlative, it's the best, what if I just say I like part 4 and I like the elements of part 6 that seem to be like the elements of part 4, and then we're in the clear, right? Okay, good. Okay, so I've blathered a lot, and I'm gonna do that a lot, so if you don't like blathering, go somewhere else, man. There are plenty of people reacting to JoJo's Part 6, but if you want to be here for the blathering Teeaboo experience, that's what I'm here for, and if you're here for it, let's do it. Cool. I think that's basically all that I wanted to talk about in this episode. We'll get into stylistic stuff and visual things in this episode. Big stuff that's gonna happen. The classic standard is that episode 2 has the OP and the ED in it, and I'm excited to see what licensed song we've chosen for the ED, because that's important and I just don't know, as well as what the fuck the OP ends up being. Is it Kamikaze Doga? Yes. Yes. Kamikaze Doga has a tendency, a habit, you might say, of knocking JoJo's OPs out of the fucking park. And that's very exciting because we get to see a probably mostly CG JoJo's OP that's just a new one, right? Like every time a JoJo's OP comes out, it kind of rocks the universe of people who care about, weird weeb shit, which is like me. Hi, I'm Teeaboo. I'm a weird weeaboo who drinks tea, and I love weird weeb shit. So JoJo's OPs are the shit, and I'm excited to see what they pull out for this one. Yeah, that's all I want to talk about. Ooh, Subs. I have grabbed the anime chap subtitles because some stuffs is taking their sweet, sweet time with JoJo's, which is totally fine because some stuff does some quality stuff and it's super great and they're amazing and good for them and they fully like retranslate all of the stuff. But there are a couple of people. One of them is anime chap and the other one is any D4C. Which I know the reference for, but I don't know anything about it, so I'm just but Anime Chap is working on these subs. Any D4C only has the first episode out, and Anime Chap has up through episode 3 out, with apparently corrected stand names to the manga, as well as some other like mild corrections. And I've heard whispers of some complaints about the way that Netflix subbed these things, and that there are some flubs as the series goes on. In fact, I think there was one flub with the stitches in episode 1. In any case, those things should be fixed at least somewhat, and so I'm hoping that will be good using the Anime Chap subs. If you hate the Anime Chap subs and there's something bad about them, let me know in the comments of this episode, and I'll see what I can do in terms of switching it up. But I think that in these early episodes where we might be getting some stand names and stuff, I want corrected subs if I can get them. If I can't, I'll go back to just using classic Netflix subs, and it'll be fine. But I hope that I can use subs like this one that are corrected and have a little bit of a better experience for us and for me and for you and all that jazz. Okay? Okay. So that's the reason I'm using those subs. Hopefully they're good. Hopefully we like them. I'm not sure how I feel about the typesetting on them, but we'll see as we go along if it's fine. And I think it'll be fine. Okay. That is finally actually all of the things that I want to talk about. I know, sorry, long intro. Let's get into episode 2 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6. Stone Ocean. I've got the episode up and ready to go. There will be 2 versions of this reaction. Picture-in-picture version with the video up there will be available in the description. Timer-based version will be up on YouTube. And if you want to sync up your own copy of the episode with whichever subs you want, sync it up with the timer-based version, you are welcome to do so. Just get your copy ready because the beep beep timer to count you down will be coming at you soon. It'll go boop, 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 beep, and red, yellow, yellow, green on the green light, and the beep is the exact frame that I've synced up in post where I start playing the video and it starts playing on my screen. And so if you want to sync up your own thing, you can do that. Cool? Cool. Stick around for the discussion at the end. If you want next week's episode a little bit early, it'll be up on the Patreon sometime the same day that this one airs on YouTube. Check it out. It super helps to support the channel. It's literally the only thing that supports the channel. I might as well mention that none of my videos are monetized. I don't do that. I make money off of people giving me money because they think there's value in my work. So if you think there's value in my work and what I do, throw me a couple bucks. It helps out a ton. All right, let's go ahead and watch JoJo's Part 6, Episode 2, Beep Beep Timer. Ba-dum. It begins. It begins. It's happening. Oh, fuck. Kamikaze. That's dope. What was that flash of a person? I love that logo. Ooh. Yeah, these constrained spaces. Okay, there's a lot there. Oh, that's fucking sick. Were those, kiss mouths? Dude, there's so much graffiti. Okay, character. Dolls. Cassette players. Who's that? Baseball? That was Jojo. Jotaro. Star. Something. Discs. Oh, that's sick. And I'm not even paying attention to the lyrics. Okay, that's cool. Rainbows. Color. Okay, that's fucking sick. Those weren't bullets. Those were like screws? What the fuck were those? Those look like echoes flying. Oh god, a bunch of flashes. Reminiscent of the walk of Dio and Jotaro. Star. Okay, cool. Whoa, we're gonna have to spend a while on that. Orp. Fuck you. It fucking sucks, dude! Everybody hates it! Sure it is. Okay. Okay. Phone, shower, library. Ooh. Thanks, Orp. Loco Barocco. Can't have freedom without law. Okay. What is... No metal. Was waiting for that. He knows her number off the top of his head. Get the fuck out! Very free. Very good. A real one. Scary. Delightful. Freedom and happiness. Have a cell. Oh, hi. Cookies. Oh, hi. Nice eye tats. Okay, you just skip breakfast if you do. Yeah, we'll try to get along. All right, are you going to be friendly, or are we gonna have to kill you? Guesu. Don't you fucking dare. No bottom bunk. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, remember, you are fully in prison. Oh, it's a burb. Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, she just has it? Metal objects are forbidden. Yeah. No. Hey. Well, it's mine now, bitch. $2? What the fuck you calling ugly, bitch? Okay, she's stripy pants. I should have figured that out immediately. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Oh, what the fuck? Whoa. What? Those were arms. Yeah, I'm tripping the fuck out. Uh-huh. I'm scared about her looking at a wall right now. Okay, never mind. Okay, no, we're in monster looking now. Yeah, what the fuck? Gwes, what the shit, dude? Huh? Huh? Fucking liar, you are. Yeah, what is the... Are you bipolar? What is going on here? Yeah, shy. Sure. Suddenly friendly. Fucking what? I mean, we can try. Yeah, what? What the hell? Oh, shit. You gotta get to breakfast quick. We only make so much, bitch. Free market, baby. How did... She went just before you. Waste. You can take what you want. What the fuck? Kind is deadly. Yo, what the hell? Yo, that's the fucking picture. Yo, what the hell? Yo, fuck you, girl. You suck. Huh? Huh? Are her eyes changing? What the fuck? Indeed. There's a person in there. It's not actually a bird. What the fuck is happening? You're a bad parent. You're killing me. Oh boy. Oh boy. What was that? What moved? Nani? Banana. Pop its head off. What's inside? Arms reach out, pull its head back on. Boop. What? But what was inside it? And how was it moving? Yo, you gotta kill her. You gotta get rid of that bitch. She fucking terrifying. Clearly, she's animating dead things or something. Yeah, what the fuck? Oh shit, you're tiny. Reminiscent to some extent of Lil Feet, but how did she do that to you? How did she do that to you? When did that happen? Oh, I catch. What the fuck? Goo Goo Dolls, right? Holy fuck. That was a reference to the Dolly Parton song Jolyne, right? I don't want to be liked by you. You seem to like Peachon a lot. Eh. Eh. Ah. What? Bye. Well, this is your life now. You are a rat forever. It is kind of cute in the most horribly morbid way. Oh, fucking shit. She built it out of matchsticks and pieces of twigs? What the fuck? This is horrifying. Huh. Hey, bench press. Whoa, straight going Genesis. Okay. Bitch, you crazy. I'm sorry to keep using the word bitch here, but holy shit. Great reference. No, please. You fucking sneak. Oh my god. It's just like having a terrifyingly bad parent. Okay, Jolyne, can you start trying to get the fuck out of here? Dude. Oh, you're trying to get out? I see. I see. You might not ever be able to. Mochiron. Cool. Yeah, let's try that. Ow, fuck. Chew, they'll chew. Oh, the little ding 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 ding. Oh my god. Oh. Uh-huh. Let's go. Let's go, Jolyne. How do you unshrink? You have to kill her. Mm-hmm. Go. Go now. Go now. 18081 palindrome. Oh god, because the other prison guard that left. Oh yeah. Oh shit. There's no way to know. Oh shit. Oh, is she unshrinking? You gotta get out of there right now. Oh my fucking god, she's gonna get shot. The distance. She's away from her. She doesn't know how her power works. Short range. Short range stand. Oh boy. That rat costume is no longer valid. Shrewdness and beautiful. Is she in the pocket of the jacket? Brilliant. Yeah, before you can't fit through the bars anymore. Hello? Oh, that's fucking weird. Asked and answered. No, this is good. Being small is good again. You got slashed? Yeah, indeed, buddy. What the fuck? Thanks, pal. Not gonna work. Oh, shit. That hurts you. Yep, that makes sense. We're through. God fucking damn it. It's a stando. Oh, that's so cool. Love the overlays. Uh-huh. Right. Right. For sure. Ow. Just continuously growing over the course of this. And it's not like Little Feet because it's not when it attacks her that it causes the thing. No, you're going to awaken to your power, Jolyne. Let's go. These violins are a lot. Don't touch me. Ew. Yeah, sure. Claws. Ah! Yours or someone else's? Looks like the right color for yours. Yours. Let's fucking go. It's just gonna be the arm, though. Oh, hey, what up? All right. Dope sunglasses. Yeah, fuck you, little guy. Oh, that's gonna totally kill Gwess. I'm right here. Yeah, and I feel bad. What? Yeah. I don't give a fuck about the bunk, girl. Do not trust this shit. Thank you. The stone's gone. It's gone, right? No. I'll fucking kill you. How about your life as payment? No. Fucking. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Make you smaller, fuck you up. Fucking crazy bitch. How did you get there? Uh-oh. String, 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 string. Oi. That warpiness. Dude, Jolyne's gone Jojo. She's gone full Jojo angry. You just Samamirod me? No, 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 no. Yeah, I can put the arm through the thing. Oh, it's golden. Fucking sick. Let's go. First aura. Yeah, I'll be at the top of it. Get wrecked. Hoi. You must have been seeing things. Also, the wall is repaired. That's interesting. Whoa. Messed with cameras. All right, all right, all right. Ow. Yeah. Fucking crazy. Okay, the shard is there. The shard is there. I don't recognize this song. I just don't know it. Oh, man. Thematic. Distant Dreamer by Duffy. Got it. The lyrics are perfect. Preview or what? 40 seconds left. But no, it's just gonna do all of the credits. Got it. Okay, gonna stop here. Gonna check at the very end. Nope, that's it. Great. Cool. I like the ED lyrically and thematically. I think it works. I don't like super ultra mega love it as a song, but I think it works here pretty well. And the beach attitude is like ocean, and the idea of the stone ocean and all that stuff. It all works and tracks. We meet our first enemy stand user, and she's fucking insane. Oh boy. Gwess is rough. This is some bad juju. I mean, it's bad from the outset, but we get this classic dichotomy, and Araki builds characters like this all the time. We see it first in the prison warden, where we've got this character who's being like kind in a weird way, but that of course is hiding the flip side, and these characters flip like a light switch, and become horrifying and domineering and like powerful and scary in a moment. We see it in the moment here where there's an interruption, and the warden goes from normal to blah, blah, blah. There's also like that sound is almost the same sound of like Gold Experience punching. It's like a gunshot with a resonance on it. And I know that because I went through all the Gold Experience sounds to make the like meme portion of the first video. It's the same sound effect that DP is using here. Just to accent that moment. I think it's really good. And we get to see and hear a bunch of that kind of stuff over the course of this episode with color swaps, character overlays, crazy, insane angles, shifting perspective, and like weird zoom things that don't really make sense from a lens perspective, but create an effect in a cool way. All throughout the course of this episode, there's a ton of that stuff that all serves to accent this first fight and this first stand user that we meet. And most importantly, this first character in the sort of hierarchy that Jolyne talks about of the prison that she needs to overcome in order to make herself have a place. And it makes perfect sense that the first person would be, of course, your assigned roommate. I do wonder, these posters on the wall, if we could figure out what those are. I can't see them all completely. We see like a portion of this one. I just don't know what they are. I don't know if we see them again in other sequences. In any case, the way that we build out this character of Gwess and have her start as like kind of friendly but with a weird undercurrent to it that's suspicious, and then immediately you overstep and this character assaults you and tries to kill you and becomes a yelling, screaming monster. Jolyne is immediately thrown into the deep end here with a character and a roommate who's out of her fucking gourd and completely unpredictable. And it's now been like 3 videos in almost a row that I've talked about this, because we talked about it last episode during Giant Robo just yesterday. I think that unpredictability is maybe the most frightening character trait that a human character can have. Because if you can predict someone's evilness and they're just going to be a scheming, machination-filled evil person, that's one level of scary. Likewise, if there's a monster and the monster is going to come and kill you and it's going to do its thing to come and kill you and it's going to sneak around and jump on you and whatever, that's one level of scariness. But if it's unpredictable, if it acts in ways that you can't understand and you can't wrap your head around, I think that's even more terrifying. Because with a monster or a person that you can understand to some extent, you can like put yourself in their shoes and try to determine what they're going to do next and try to counter that. Whereas if the character is absolutely off their rocker, it's impossible to do that. It's just not possible. It also serves as a great introduction to the sort of stakes of the prison life here. This character is desperately trying to get out and is doing all sorts of things to do so, but is also doing crazy shit, like cutting up prison guards and putting them inside a weird parrot that she has gutted and taken all the goop out of to make it fly around and make noises in order to try to survive. Terrifying. Absolutely lovely, absolutely terrifying. And of course, she has a thing that we need, so we have to interact with her. I also think that her voice actress, whoever the hell it is, does a great job of switching between the sort of like, oh, ha ha, hee hee, ha ha, and the ha. It's a great dichotomy, and it works great. I'm also I will apologize for colloquially saying "Are you bipolar?" at some point during the episode, because that's like a false understanding of the way that bipolar disorder works, and I don't want to put that on a character like this. This is a character who has two fully flipped sides and goes from pretend happy to full insanity, and that's very different from how actual significantly like detrimental and disorders that people genuinely live with, very different from how that works. So I just want to apologize for that and just say I don't stand by myself saying that. I was just kind of freaked out by this character's insanity. This moment where the head of this bird pops off and there are fucking arms that reach out and grab a snack into color swap Jolyne, what the fuck, is insane. It's absolutely insane. And I love David Productions kind of feels like they've leveled up in some way with like the quick on-screen weird symbolism and text into dun dun. Oh, it's not dun dun. That was a weird thing, but the zoom out, and I love that the scene is actually moving slightly, like her irises are pulsing, rippling. You see that? That's cool. I don't know why they're doing that. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I think it's cool. We also learn a bunch of stuff about the prison. We learn about the day-night cycle of the prison, and we learn about this moment. Hello. Hi, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. So I don't fully understand. Okay, so we do get to see those posters. We don't fully get to understand what she's doing here. I think she's just trying to bait her into a false sense of security and also prevent her from going and getting breakfast just to fuck with her. I don't fully know what Gwess is up to here, but it's super duper fucky. Oh yeah, and her excuse is some bullshit. I'm shy around new people. You're a good person. Let's be friends from now on. Manipulation. Classic and easy. Cool. I appreciate that we don't super sexualize these characters, even if they are dressed in cool ways. They're just fucking here right now, and it sucks. And fully throws away bananas and food and stuff. God damn it, Gwess. That's super, super weird. And also throws away the picture. Okay. This is some classic Iraqi stuff. I love the dinging bell, ding 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 in the background of this. Absolutely terrifying. Again, deeply unpredictable and scary. There's another layer to this that is like the people who, or things, I guess, the pets almost, who Gwess is interacting with, you never know what she's gonna do. And so they're always completely on edge and terrified that she's going to kill them. And it works great as a thing here for this kind of shit. Right. Whoa. And immediately full rage. How fucking dare you? Birds don't say whoa. And just, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Yikes. Okay, so we understand a piece of it, and we move around a little bit, and suddenly we're smaller. Weird. Man, these overlays are good looking. They almost look like they're CG, just because of the three-dimensionality created by the stippled texture. I don't know. I don't think they are, but they look like Kamikaze Doga's like CG stuff to some extent, which we will go and look at in a moment. I wanted to save the OP till the end because I want to go through the rest of the episode first. Suddenly, you're very small, and very literally very small. I don't think it's a mistake that the first character that we meet makes Jolyne feel small. It feels exactly like what we're going for. Love the little green star background. Love the string going by spelling out Stone Ocean. Love the cool warp thing into the stand name and stand stuff diagram. It's pretty fucking rad all around. Yeah, and fully corrected subs with Goo Goo Dolls and Gwess as the stand master. Also, these crazy, warpy, twisty, stringy background things are rad. Super cool. Okay, body shrinking. Terrifying horror of this person instilling her will upon a much smaller person. And feeling powerless in this moment. Also, insane that she builds a matchstick running wheel. What the fuck? Okay, so off we go to do the mission. Terrifying mission through a deadly sequence with no choice because she'll die otherwise, and she'll die this way too. And we get to see exactly what I was hoping for when I talked about it last week's episode. Jolyne using her stand in creative ways to deal with to come up with creative solutions to serious problems. It's rad. I like it a lot. But also the willingness to use her stand to just sort of beat somebody down and show that she can be dominant in a circumstance is really good. But this whole moment where she spills the coffee and then gets inside the coat in order to get away, excellent. I love this cutaway with the floating lines on the sides. This, super cool. Different from like static lines or sliding lines. They're just sort of floating and undulating and waving, and it's rad. Goo Goo Dolls is terrifying. I gotta tell you, having a little stand, the first one that Jolyne has ever seen, running around inside the corpse of a rat and following her, oh god, that's a lot. And also the noises that it makes and the is insanity and terrifying. We also do a really good job of demonstrating some of the like traits of stands. Like if your stand gets cut, you get cut. If you grasp onto a stand and are crushing it, then the stand user is like hurt by that as well. It's really cool. I think this is my favorite moment. Maybe not moment, but my favorite visual in the episode. Something about it's not even just a color swap. We've got that like undulating pattern of like warpy stuff underneath here. And it's like really desaturated on Jolyne as well as being color palette swapped. And I think it's really cool looking. I really like it. I like the way that her eyes pop as the most saturated element of the thing, as well as having a completely different color from the rest of her design. And I just think it looks really good. Yeah, I just think it looks really good. So terrifying situation, and she gets out of it through her own power, a stand that appears to save her. I like this moment, seeing the string wrapping around it. I'm not sure if I'm sold on the design. Like the glasses are kind of meh. And I don't understand what this is in the center of the forehead, this like dumbbell sort of shaped thing. I just don't know what it is at the moment. But the fact that it's like a floating torso that probably can form into the rest of it, that is like parts together and can shift its body parts and like move through things and punch through and around stuff, makes it really unique and really interesting so far. It's also sort of like weird spaghetti with sunglasses, and that's kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of cool. Okay, so we get a classic, oh no, I'll be your friend, and then haha, I got you. Har 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 har. And so we get to pummel the ever-loving shit out of Gwess as she puts us back into a bad situation. We try to get out through here. It doesn't work. Ha ha ha. Here's that warping camera movement that I was talking about. We get the character moving in and out of the our field of view a little bit, like some crazy unpredictable movements along with the warping of the background around her, and it looks really great. It's very effective. You feel like everything's coming in around you, and Gwess is growing and growing. And we turn around to see Jolyne just stone-faced. Like, all right, girl, I'ma fuck you up right now. And she does. Not even a little bit, a lot. Just a lot. We get a new theme, which I think is Jolyne's theme. We get a yare yare. So I'll name my own stand. We get golden fucking light like Giorno.
Stone free.
And we get a stand name, Stone Free. Boom. Rippling weird spaghetti stuff. A dope angry face. And a full aura rush. Along with a choral segment in the background, right? That's some crazy speed lines. Again, with translucent over the top of it. Absolutely whomped. Absolutely walloped. And an angry Jolyne gets out of her bad situation. Also, curiously, the wall, the gate seems to be fixed. So I wonder if there's a trait of Stone Free that's built into that. But we don't know yet. We just don't know, and there's no way to know. So, the mystery begins again. We have reobtained the shard of the arrow, as well as the amulet with the picture in it. And that's very good. Very, very good. There's an inscription on the inside of this amulet. Do you see that? I didn't notice that before. There's an inscription there, and we haven't talked about it. Nobody's noticed it. That's interesting. It could just be like a divot or a mistake in the creation of it. I don't think so. Usually things like that come back around, you know? Okay. Rad as hell. Cool episode. Now we get to spend like 3 hours going through a minute and a half of visuals, which are the OP. One thing that we're not going to do is we're not going to care too much about the lyrics of the OP because they're probably like only an order removed important, whereas the visuals are probably directly important. So, Netflix logo, spiraling stuff, zoom zoom, Netflix anime series into a thread that connects things. It's actually multiple threads, and it also looks like lightning or electricity. Color and paint on a floor, maybe a road. Yeah, it's a road. Okay. The bus that we take all the way through and into the prison. The string follows us through, and I think the string is maintained all throughout. We see a couple of characters that we can't make out the shapes of. Maybe they just don't matter. Maybe they're just randos, is the thing. And classic Kamikaze Doga three-dimensional stuff. Fully 3D OP, obviously. The way that they've colored everything is absolutely insane and gorgeous looking. Super duper rad as hell. Jolyne and Hermes Costello. Lucky Land, little shout out. Guard with a pattern of guns and handcuffs is cool. Graffiti is everywhere. That's... Wait. Isn't that the guy that they hit? I think it is. Because we see him flash and his face is like really carefully done. He might just be the handsome guard who is with them, but he looks a lot like the guy who they hit in the car. Weird. Also, there's a little bit of artifacting going on over the course of the OP, but that's partly because I'm frame forwarding through it and it's not quite right. Okay, so we lose the string. String drops away. Manhole covers, the way in, the bridge to the island. Cool. And then we get this logo that appears with these sparkles and stars and stuff, and it's super cool looking. I really like it. And then this patterned, like, I forget what it's called. You'll see it on like sweaters and socks. The diamond pattern that's together. There's a name for it, and I forget what it is. And a butterfly little flaps away. Cool, done. Oh boy, there was a bunch of shit there, and I don't know if any of it matters, but I want to see everything, you know? Okay, so it's the same pattern of handcuffs and guns. Circle, Jojo, Jojo, Jojo. Pop, 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 pop. MA 15152-403. That's another prisoner tag, but we don't know whose. Goddamn artifacting. Okay. Through it we go. Through it we go. Okay, that's Jolyne. This is her prison cell. That's Gwess, probably. Yeah, it is Gwess. I wonder if she will appear as a, like, fully fleshed out character in the next episode now that we know her. But this is particularly the scene. There's the rat wheel, and then the box of cookies. It's all the stuff, right? That's cool. Okay, stars. Stars, stars. Zoom around. Green dolphin, jail. We zoom it into a thing. That's cool. Rat in a cage. Goes by. Becomes the butterfly. Wow, that's like Rorschach blot stuff. Joe and Joe, but in like a script. Cool. Guns. Bars. Prison guards. I gotta go back so that it stops artifacting. Flip flap. Guns, bars, prison. Guns, guards, prison, bars. Don't know what that said. Jump. Don't know what any of those say. Battle. Star. Oh, that size, the size change, it's not noticeable until now, but she's actually significantly smaller, and now she's getting bigger, and it's as she's running down that hallway that we just saw. That's so cool that it's built off of the actual sequence. It's like they three-dimensionally played out that particular section of the sequence. And there's that guard there. There's the amulet on the floor. Dink, and it becomes a piece of textured art. Dude, the way that things are transitioning from the 3D to, like, these flat pop art style things, fucking sick. Okay, so those are all Kiss Mouth-esque. The teeth dinking across, that's crazy. All of these stars going by. I don't know what we're looking at here, really. It's just so insane that we're moving through all these different layers of stuff that are all planned and placed out this way. Again, sorry for the artifacting. That's just the nature of VLC when it goes frame by frame through stuff. Okay. I do like that there's a consistency with all of the guards being like handcuffs and guns. Just what they represent. Oh, there's the guard with the crazy hair, and there's Orp the warden. Haha, hee hee. Okay, and then there's a character. Fucking eyeballs coming off her shirt. Weird beholder girl or something. I don't fucking know. And crazy hair. Cool. This is a cool thing that as the characters get closer to us, they sort of warp into having actual characteristics that are visible. Right. Like that's the food lady who seems super villainous to me just for weird reasons. But the way they move past us and then become characters, it's like we don't quite get revealed who they are yet. And all of them hold up these hearts. So this one is a significant character because later on we see her posing with Hermes and Jolyne. And then this is clearly a character design. These two seem a little bit more normal, but who the fuck knows what normal means in JoJo's. She also has a heart cut out on her cleavage, which is a thing. Oh, and there's Gwess going by. Cool. Jojo. Bizarre. Adventure. Yeah, here's this character. Fully CG'd out, fully modeled. Has a couple of bits, a couple of like things. A little clip, a little triangle. Okay, don't know what to read into that. But then pops in and all three of them are together. Butterfly, stone ocean. Jolyne striking a pose like a classic JoJo's character. There, yeah, so 2 triangles, full green helmet hair, cool. And Hermes over here, cool, rad. And then they pop into a different space. Wait. Okay, just reminded me of somebody for a second there, right? Like, what the fuck? Weird, long pink hair is kind of a thing. This is the picture of, I guess it's just a piece of art. It's not Papa Joestar with somebody. No, it's not. Baseball kid. This fucking guy with horns and a Russian hat? I don't know. And this dude wearing full fishnets on top and on bottom. Woo-hoo! Let's go, buddy. And he's got a W on his belt. That's something. And this one's got footsteps. Don't know what to read into any of that, but they're clearly characters. Also, don't know if they're like friends or villains or what. Just no way to know, right? Oh man, a bunch of shit just goes by the screen. There's a shovel, there's the pen which dinks a note on the piano and becomes random things. That's the shovel from part 5. That's the SPQR shovel. Okay, there's the street sign which was used, I forget where. It was fixed together, right? By Giorno? That's weird shit. And then a pencil dinks the thing, a weird doll, a cassette player with a cassette inside it, and all of these things dink different notes. Florida orange juice. Is there anything else on that tray table? We see the Florida orange juice and the glass of juice. I assume that will be a thing for an episode. It'll be important. We go down the sewer grate into somewhere else. Okay, cool. Dollar bills, y'all. Baseball. Right. Okay. So classic love of baseball stuff. The fact that they would be able to play sports. We see a basketball hoop over there. There's another one in the far background. Sports out on a green or a yard or it would be called a yard. Is interesting. And then there's a rainbow, which is like there's some meaning to that. And then all of these fucking basketballs and baseballs dropping from the sky. Like that's weird. That's like power weird stuff. Okay, angel wings, catwalk up there. Don't know what that says. See what that is? I don't know. Cook? I don't know. And into another place. Jolyne back there. We're fuzzy. Jotaro's there. Crazy on the wall. Some diamonds for Diamond is Unbreakable, maybe? Paint blots, rain, it looks like. It's like condensation or rain. Drop, 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 drop. Drip, drip, drip. Everything turns upside down as though that might be a power. Oh, it's a water droplet. I was wondering what that was on the back of his head, but it's a water droplet that we see through. The star flies away. Cool. We get that pattern again. We get Jotaro standing with Jolyne, right? Yeah. So father and daughter standing together. Reflections in a compact disc, in a CD. What was that? Was that the same face? Her face? That's Star Platinum. Okay, cool. Her face, Star Platinum. And then are there go-go-goes in the drops that go by? T G Diamond? I don't know. And then she's holding a bit of water while being chained, while being manacled, standing in this stone ocean. Got it. And then bursts forth with 3D JoJo power, pow, eyes, sick, and breaks the chains, sick. Bam, wham. Oh man, I love the way that the color warps across and then the stand appears. That's cool as fuck. Boom, boom. How does the stand appear? I want to frame through that. Do. Pop, and then locks into a pose. Got it. Yeah. Gotta be careful with how you do that. And then butterflies warp us through. Cool. Butterflies warp us through. We break out of a thing. The three of us are breaking through together with Hermes. There are again compact discs, so that seems to be related to Hermes, but it's not. That's the second time we've seen her holding like a talisman or a piece of paper with lips on it, and then she sticks it to something and it changes something. But I don't know what it changes. Maybe it changes her relation to something, because she's running down a bullet. So maybe it changes the size of something? Baseballs, CDs, bullets, rainbows. And then what the fuck are those things? Because we see a bunch of these things. What the fuck are they? That's got to be her stand's power. So we see CDs and these weird warped things that are always in the half frames. We use a bunch of half frames, these like blended frames, to create fluidity. And it works. It actually works here, which it doesn't always. So that's interesting. We dive through. Man, swimming through these different blobs of color is sick as fuck. Who is the compact disc power? I don't know. This moment is really cool. I really just like the color scheme of it. The blues, the greens, the purples. I think it just works really well, and it makes Jolyne pop even more than any of the other characters a lot. I think it's just rad looking. As a main character, she gets a moment to shine and really does so. And I think it's well executed. Yeah, so these are not bullets. They're screws that fly by. We see this character. It's the character with the white hat again, or like the Russian hat, or maybe it's his hair. It might be like Jotaro style hat hair. Has a bunch of like little heart or arrow cutouts here. I don't know what those are. Right, these are screws that are now being shot as though they're bullets by a character that we don't see the outline of. The ground becomes weird water, and then a bunch of those weird things pop out of it. God, they're so weird looking. They're like weird Bayolet. I don't even fucking know what they are, man. Bunch of tires, bunch more compact. Okay. Theory. I know, weird theory. Theory, compact disc power, main bad guy power. Because we don't see a person clearly associated with the compact discs. And we see Hermes with the, like, stickers, so that's different. And then we get these flashes of shit that we don't get to know what it is. Okay, so that's Dio Mask. Is there something behind that? That's Dio Mask. I don't... Oh, that's Dio. Isn't it? Isn't it? That smile, baby. Dio Mask on the right. On the left, it's the bottom of a chin and somebody's smiling. I'll bet it's Dio. I'll bet it is. That's the Redstone of Aja. So we're connecting all the time stuff. This, I don't know what this is. I actually don't know what this is. I might just be blanking and being stupid, but I just don't know. Okay, through it again. Boom, boom, boom. What the fuck am I looking at? It's all in a shattered mirror, right? So it's her string becoming the Joestar star. Oh, I see there's a face here and some stuff over here. I still don't know what I'm looking at. A bunch of coins. I'm dumb. I think I should know what this is, but I don't. And then we shatter to arrow, flowers, classic stuff. I don't see any faces or anything hidden there. Joestar star becomes the Joestar star, and it's on Jolyne once more, right? Yeah, okay. God, there's a lot in that sequence. Spin, father, daughter, and this moment is reminiscent of the Kamikaze Doga Dio Jotaro. Like, super reminiscent of it. Even with the footsteps, and it's the same angle, so it's meant to really evoke that, and it's really cool. Looking out through the bars and putting her head against them, but then determination in the eyes, classic, and the butterfly flies free when she cannot. And also a map of the location and all these stars, which I assume all these stars are different locations and specific things that we'll see, or like maybe the locations of different battles or something cool like that. I don't know. and then up into a bunch of stippled dots and a cool landscape, up to the sky, and we're done. That's a dope OP, yo. One thing that we don't get to achieve by watching it through this way is we don't get to see the flow of everything. I think that Kamikaze Doga did a really good job of putting all of these scenes together. We've seen a bunch of the scenes that we've already seen so far, right? Like first and second episode moments when we're there and we're here, and we'll probably get to know either the what looks like a rec room with the piano or the yard with the games next episode is what I would predict, because we're showing these elements from the early episodes moving forward. But then it's also all interspersed with all of these like hints at characters' powers, hints at different characters, and just cool effects stuff. I think if I have a favorite sequence in the OP, it's when we jump to these three characters, like Jolyne popping into power, breaking herself out of the manacles is rad as hell looking. It's a complete color shift for the entire thing, and this starry night sky behind her. And then it shifts again as the power becomes everything. But this scene where she and the two others that I assume are like core squad, moving around on a hyper like rainbowed out flat colored field of nonsense space, of immaterial random space, and flowing through all these characters moving through these locations is super duper 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 cool. I like it a lot, and I think that there's this moment here that just is Jolyne striking like 4 poses in an instant, and it's fucking rad. This space is cool too, but it's not as cool, and I don't understand it as well. All of the homages to previous seasons are rad as hell, but it's the flow of the whole thing and the use and flow of Kamikaze Doga between obviously CG modeled characters to these like flat segments of stuff moving past the screen that makes it really unique looking and really, really lovely. And I think it's a really cool OP. Cool. That's my take on the OP of JoJo's Part 6, Episode 2. I don't know how long that OP will stay around. I know that some people have theorized that maybe there will be multiple OPs and maybe like every batch will come out with a new OP, and how rad would that be, right? Because clearly we do see a bunch of scenes from episodes that we've already seen in this OP. So the idea that they might hire out Kamikaze Doga to make OPs for each like segment, each chunk, would be sick. It's just a cool idea, and hey, we can hope, right? I don't know that it's necessarily going to happen, but hey, we can hope, right? Also, the idea that maybe they'll flesh out some more of the characters, and there are relatively easy small tweaks that they could make to the OP as it goes along, just for like, fan service, to make us feel like we're noticing cool new things that are happening in the OP. That's a cool way to interact with the audience and a cool way to build out the show in an interesting direction. I like that kind of stuff. Cool, man. That's it. That's a wrap. This has been episode 2 of JoJo's Part 6 Stone Ocean. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, because I'm having a blast here. Still really liking it. I actually think I really liked the subs from Anime Chap, so I'm probably going to keep using those unless something crazy happens and some stuff comes out with their subs way earlier than I expect. But they said on their blog that they probably wouldn't be having subs come out until early January. So probably for an archival copy, once Blu-rays are out for this season, some stuffs will be the way to go. But for now, I think Anime Chap did a good job. There was only there were the 2 stand names. There was Goo Goo Dolls and Stone Free, and neither of them was changed. Both of them were corrected, and I didn't notice any other grammatical errors or weird translation errors or weird moments. It felt like the subs were relatively well timed and well put together, so I'll probably stick with Anime Chap's subs moving forward, unless somebody says that there's like an egregious, serious reason why I should switch to something else. For now, they seem like the move to me, and I'm going to continue with them. I wasn't sure how I would feel about the green backdrop on the subs, but I actually didn't find it to be noticeable or a problem as we moved forward. I found them quite readable and quite good. So that's cool. That's great. Seems like it's a winner to me. All right, that's going to be it for me, y'all. I'll see you next week for more midweek vlogs. Just kidding. For more Stone Ocean Part 6. See you next time. Peace.